When I had the ability to take over the company, my first passion was to start to tailor learning to help draw out the gifts and abilities of students. And the first step was learning style. Every student learns differently, and so many of them go into a school system who are bright and capable, but aren't really designed for an auditory learning environment. And so suddenly they start to struggle, and they begin to feel defeated, and they no longer feel bright and capable. And so that was my passion, was to say, how do we help draw all the gifts from these kids? How do we tailor learning so that we can help parents deliver it the way their kids learn best and build that confidence back up in either defeated learners or right from the start, kindergarten on up, keep them confident, keep them succeeding. We've created learning guides for each of our courses so that the parent can one-to-one continue to draw out their gifts and abilities. And we've also started to pull in personality style into all of those pieces of curriculum. How do you appeal to that kid who is the detail-oriented personality? For example, if you're taking a statistics course and you're detail-oriented, you want to pull all those statistics and create the spreadsheets. But if you're big picture-oriented, you just want to see them and make decisions. And so if we can tailor curriculum around that personality as well, we continue to draw out the best from our students. I actually realized as a young person that I was interested in neuroscience but didn't know it. I remember my mom taking me to a couple of brain workshops and these very cool ways to memorize and remember information and process information, but I'd long since forgotten it. And in 2010, my mom was diagnosed with a brain tumor and very quickly lost the ability to communicate. And so that was a very rough time for us because we really wanted to help her. My mom was brilliant, and she was a communicator, and she was a writer, and so that inability to say what she was trying to say was a huge struggle for her. And so I started to dig into the science, the neuroscience behind it. You know, this tumor was placed at the part of her brain that controlled speech, but she still had that artistic side. Could we use picture? What could we do? And it just kind of started this passion for neuroscience. And the more I dug into it to solve a problem, the more I was more and more interested in what neuroscience had to say about learning and how we process information. And so it began a passion for me, and I spent the next 4 years really digging into it, sought a master's in neuroscience, and all of that now is kind of driving the lessons and the way that we build our curriculum now. The science of learning. How do you learn? How does the brain process information? How does it grow? How does it add new neural pathways? All of these things are possible, and if we can start to pull in all of that science into how we teach, again, we have the ability to draw the best out of our students.